Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, my name is Maddie and welcome. I hope y'all can stick around to my channel because that'll be amazing. For today's video, I decided to do a different type of video, and that is a natural glam look that I mainly do every single day. Other than that, I kind of like to change up my eyeshadow looks, but I'll be using pretty much drugstore makeups except for like the makeup palette. Most of these things you can find in that Morphe, Ulta, Target, and Walmart, or any other drugstore. And for today's palette, I'll be using the Lisa Frank palette 35B, and look how gorgeous this is. It's amazingly gorgeous. It's so high pigmented, like coloration is beautiful, and mirror is gorgeous as well. So if you want to see how this look is created, then keep on watching. Okay, so before we begin the whole face thing, I like to start with my eyes first because I feel like that is just a lot easier to do. So I am just going to be priming my eyelids first using the NYX Professional Makeup Primer in the shade Fair, and this is what the inside looks like. I love this product so much, as y'all can see, and I usually use like a rounded like brush to apply it with. Okay, so since I do want this like a natural glam look, I'm going in with the color Hollywood Bear, which is like a glittery brown, and I'm only going to apply this to the corner of my eyes because I'm going to apply a different color. Okay, so now I am going in with two shades for my inner corner of my eye. I am going to be using the shade called Princess Pearls and Rory. Princess Pearl is more like a matte color, a beigey color, and then Pearl is like a glittery beige color. So I'm just going to be using that to enhance the look of my inner eye. Now for this section of my eyelid, since I do want it to be a little bit more brighter and colorful, I am going with the shade Casey and Camus, which is like this pretty gold shimmer, like this, from the palette. Now I'm going to apply primer. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I love this stuff. You just want to be careful with primers because there are different types of primers that may not work for your skin. So just an FYI, there are glossy, matte, green color primers for your redness. So you definitely do want to test out a good primer to make sure it's suitable for your skin. There's also like primers for like oily or matte type of skin. I do have like an oily / dry base on my skin. It's like half and half. So this is what the primer looks like. Kind of looks like the eye primer. I love it so much. A little bit goes a long way for this little man. So much it does make my face look poreless. And now that I'm done with that, I am going to be using a green base or a green stick. This is supposed to like cancel out any redness if you struggle with a lot of that. So if you want to get something that will cancel it out, just make sure you apply it on your redness or like your purplish things, and it should cancel out. And what I like to do, I like to take this type of brush, as you can see right there, and just kind of like blend it out a little bit so it's not too strong when you come in and blend. Just an FYI, the stick is from e.l.f. You can literally find this anywhere, like at any drugstore, probably like Target, Walmart. I think even Ulta might have it. I'll check for y'all, so make sure you look in the description box below. But for foundation, I am just going to be using this Wet n Wild Bare Face Tinted Hydrator. I don't like normal foundation. It just like breaks apart in my skin, and I would just rather use like a BB cream or a hydrator. And this is the shade Fair. I am a shade range between fair / ivory, So whatever works for me, I feel like I have a lot of fair/ivory. So make sure you test out what foundation shade matches for you. It took me a while to try to find a good foundation type. Before I do the montage, make sure you blend it all the way to your neck, because a lot of people forget to blend it in their neck. And then make sure you don't put it on your eyes, because that is what concealer is for. And for my under eye, I'll be using the Maybelline Super Stay concealer in the shade Ivory, and I'm also going to be using the contour stick by City Colors for a contour. And then for a wet a wet blush, I am just using a liquid lipstick that I've had for years. So the next step for this, so my face makeup doesn't go anywhere or it gets smudged, because that's not what we want after like a whole good day, I am going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair Light. I'm just going to make sure I get enough for me there to put on my face, and a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to be doing my under eye, I can't speak at all, under eye, and then the rest of my face. So after that, I just sprayed my face with the e.l.f. illuminating spray to make sure it sets in my face. Just make sure you close your eyes. You do not want this in your eye because it would sting so bad, and that's not what we want. So my eyebrows have a little bit more depth, and it's just not you know. I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay brow pencil in the shade 210 Soft Brown, and I love this little guy because it comes with a spoolie and a little color, so you don't have to buy a spoolie, which is, I don't get why companies make you buy a spoolie. I just buy things that already have a spoolie, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. I am done and they match my hair finally. So to make them more butter, I am just going to be using this little guy, which is the primer, just to make sure my eyebrows are nice and snatched. And I'll be using a small little detail brush that has a round tip to it. The next step for this, I am just going to be using some blush, some powder blush this time instead of a liquid blush. I'm going to be using the blush from Essence, and it's called Mosaic Blush, and in the shade All You Need. I feel like, can I open this? I feel like this is the most perfect little blush. I love Essence. It's such an affordable company, and I got this at Ulta, and I'm just going to be using a brush like this to apply it. Look at that color, so gorgeous. And I always apply it to my nose, and I always apply more than I need, because once I set my face with the primer, it kind of fades away a little, so make sure you apply more than you need. Trust the process, y'all. Trust the process. Okay, now that this camera makes it look pinker than it actually is, I'm just gonna be going in with my makeup mist, just making sure that it's not too intense. And there we go. See what I mean? I'm just gonna fix it. There we go. It's definitely, I don't know what happened there. I'm just gonna quickly fix that spot with this little brush. If anything like that happens to you while you're like applying your makeup mix, just fix it. It's an easy fix, because you don't want to go out looking like that. Although with a mask you can't really tell anymore, so it doesn't matter, but it does matter to me. And there we go. See what I mean? It kind of just like fades away, so make sure you apply. The next step for me is I'm going to be applying eyeliner, and I am going to be doing this off camera because I can never do eyeliner on camera. And the eyeliner that I'm going to be using is from Wet n Wild, the brick-proof, waterproof eyeliner. I love this little guy so much. I don't know why I can't do like eyeliner correctly on camera. I can do it like off camera, so let me go do that to make sure. Okay, now once I've done my eyeliner, now I'm going to be applying mascara. You can also go ahead and apply falsies if you know how to do that. I still am trying to figure it out how to apply it on myself. I can apply it to other people, but anyways, I'm going to be using the Essence Mascara Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara in waterproof. And I'm also going to be curling my lashes. You just want to be super careful when you're curling your lashes. You don't want to rip off your lashes like I've seen many people do. You don't want that. It'll take way too So for the fourth or third last step, I'm going to be applying some highlighter so I can shine like a diamond. And then the highlighter that I'm going to be using is by Kylie. They don't have it in the website anymore, so I'll find a similar one. This is Santorini, and it's super amazing and it's very much pigmented. So again, a little goes a long way, and I'm just going to be spraying a brush with some mist to make sure it's The third to last step for this makeup look is to put on lipstick, which is optional. You can be done right then and there if you wanted to, but I am just going to be using the Essence Glimmer Glow lipstick, which looks like this. Y'all get ready to see it in a flash. It's amazing in flash. It shines so much, and lipstick is basically based on your pH, and it changes to like a pink color. That's why I kind of wanted to do a natural look for this. Okay, there we go. As you can see, my lips is very much pink now. And then to make it look glossy, the final two steps of this makeup routine finally is to use a Vaseline or like a glossy lip gloss. If you like lip gloss, I don't like lip gloss. I like Vaseline a lot better, but I might get gloss because it's so much easier to apply gloss. And this just makes your lips a lot more hydrated and smooth, in my opinion. And there we go. And finally, the last step of this look is just this, which is the mist again. Make sure you shake it before you open your eyes. And then I have such a headache because I hit my head against the door. And then, there we go. That had nothing to do with the video, but my head really hurts now. And that's, my friend, is how you do the natural glammy look using the Lisa Frank 35B palette from Morphe. Everything will be linked down below, so make sure you check the description box below.